Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mark Pyre's Renaissance Man.
Okay, people, gather around. The Mark Pyre's Renaissance Man show. Is he still alive? Wait, hold on, I'm not done. Trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2. Is he still alive?
He is Dr. Evil.
Why is he still alive, and why did you answer when I was asking number 2? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2!
A plan is in the works, Dr. Evil.
This is wonderful news, number 2. Over 1,000 days in a row, we've managed to keep the world from knowing he exists.
Dr. Evil, he's still going and doesn't care.
Well, we need to find another way to stop the show. He's making me look bad, you know? Yeah, no. Perhaps we can make him look like racist or something?
That may work, Dr. Evil.
Perhaps we can get the media to cancel him?
This is your best idea yet, Dr. Evil.
Okay, number 2. Get me Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Evil. Dr. Fauci is on the evil monitor.
Thank you, number 2. Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Evil. It's Dr. Fauci.
Well, Dr. Fauci. It looks like the gig is up. The Renaissance Man show knows all about you.
Yeah, look, they created a character after me. We gotta squash him like the friggin' mouse that he is. He calls me a weasel, Fauci. I'm not a weasel, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm Dr. Fauci, okay? Don't call me Dr. Weasel Fauci, okay? Because that's anecdotal.
Anecdotal Fauci. That's what they're always making fun of you about. That you're always anecdotal.
No, I know. It's like I said, everything's anecdotal.
Excellent. Dr. Fauci, initiate the final plan.
They never even asked you. Welcome, family and friends, to the Mark Pyre's Renaissance Man Show. We are live every single day of the year for unscripted live comedy, songwriting in the moment, and total inspiration. So join us on a tour of some of the accomplishments and content created in the first 1,000 days, and counting, of Renaissance Man. Since January 1st, 2021, 170 songs have been written and released on iTunes and Spotify. Though my monthly streak has come to an end, I will be dropping many albums for you going forward. Join us for the live comedy news. Every night of the year, 7 stories are chosen, SNL Weekend update style. I've also released 4 feature comedy films. Batmark vs. Supermark, Three's Company the Breakup Artist, A Christmas Story, and Peter Bishop, the Wolf of Crypto. BB Poo Poo! Things were pretty bad for BB Poo Poo at the beginning. Within these comedies, many original characters have surfaced. You know, we have Batmark, Dick Facce, which he doesn't look like this really, but that's Foch. And then, of course, Supermark, who's pretty freaking super if you ask me. Just saying. Hammerlin Jameson's a bit of a drunkard, and he tried to get the role of Supermark. It didn't go well. He does all right as a side gig of, newscaster situation. But you can see in that top photo, he's not doing too well these days. Anyway. Dr. Wayne Doppler, tallest man alive, 8'9", Guinness, and he's also in the Batmark and Supermark movie. And Dr. Weasel Fauci, if you don't know who he is, we have 5,647 masks, especially if you're going to Mars. Stuck on Mars. I will be making a movie out of that. Sid 45, make sure you don't get rupees. Sid has rupees literally pouring out of his igloo. Francesco Vigilughi. Look, if you ever need a cartographer, there's just one guy. The Curious Case of Ben Affleck Head. It's about a guy with a head so large, he could literally change the poles. Oh, Dystopia 2021. If you missed that, that's the world we're living in today. If you haven't seen it, I did a couple episodes on it. And of course, we have many episodes of Spider-Mark, Peter Marker. If you didn't know, check it out. Mark Pyres of the Caribbean. That was a hilarious movie. And then if you can't dance, you just, watch this episode. There's 2 of them. Really good stuff. And did you watch Match Game? I did it. And Pressure Luck in it. We did a little Pressure Luck style too, Peter DeMarkin. And if you didn't see Waterworld 2027, I'm the last one left because of the bugaboo. We did many other homages to movies and TV shows and Fache Mulder.
Sonny, you still got the cough?
There are over 100 insane scenes with Dick Fache. And then of course I saved the world, saved all the animals and stuff too.
Zucker Chooch, are you kidding me? Excuse me, are you freaking kidding me?
We did a couple of raps this year. My Aunt Judy told me I could do a rapper's delight and took a poop in my double diaper. Back to the Future, Mark. Guys, the next movie that's coming out, Back to the Future, Mark. You may not remember some of the characters that I was in the past, so let's just go over it in real time. Marxist, I did it. It's 10 Commandments. Markstradamus, telling the future, of course. Oh, and the artwork I created as Leo Marco da Vinci. The Mona Lisa, when I got that freaking red, like murdering a family. That was what O.J. Simpson of the 1600s. Hey, Michelangelo, after you finish that, sculpture, you think you could paint this ceiling? Got it. Circumnavigating the globe as Mark Jellin. Markola Tesla? If I didn't do my time here as Markola, you guys would have nothing when it comes to electricity. I still can't believe it. I'm sitting there, I'm writing the Fur Elise, right? I'm in the middle of it, and they're scratching it out, and they're writing freaking that hack Beethoven's name on it, right? Don't even get me started on what they did when I was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, doing the fifth and taking all that work. And then, like modern days, when I'm doing Mark and M, doing the 8 Mile situation, Mark and M's the man now, but I paved the way as the Marktorious B.I.G. as well. When I was Mark Claude Van Damme, I remember that one. Oh, Mark Schwarzenegger? You didn't know I was Mark Schwarzenegger? Yeah, that was funny when I worked next to DeVito. The Emancipation Marklamation of 1863. I did my time as Abraham Mark Lincoln. You guys didn't know I was Abraham Mark? You guys are all Mark Della. That's why this is all part of the Mark Della effect. Everybody's like, Mandela. No, it's Mark Della. Get with it. And then the time I was Mark Guyver, remember, you give me a friggin' toothpick and some tooth floss and we're off. I'm building a bomb. So that's just a good overview of a lot of the shows, not all of them. We have tons of new gear up on the website, guys, markpires.com. And there you can pick up your gear, you can pick up a signed CD, and also don't forget about beatseat.rocks, my invention that I patented. This is her sitting on it, and this is a little demo I made. Welcome to beatseat.rocks. My name is Mark Pires, and I'm the inventor of the Beat Seat. Today I'm going to share all of the details of the Beat Seat. It's the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. It's got 4 playable panels, omnitone, everywhere you hit it sounds different. It's the first drum you could sit completely upright and play with your hands and feet at the same time. It's the Beat Seat. It's the only drum that you could play with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. Anything you'd play in a drum kit, you could play on this, because you're playing with your entire body, but you're sitting upright. Your feet do this. So that's the Beat Seat, the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands, with your feet at the same time. It has unlimited tones. There's so much to explore. I hope to build one for you. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. And of course, fam, I can't leave you without a little bit of motivation. So take these quotes with you as we get ready to rock for one more night. And yes, we will be doing it again tomorrow. So, until I see you in just a moment, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.
stars glowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way.
Tickets are available at the box office. Thanks for helping us keep the theater clean. As you exit the auditorium, please deposit litter in trash receptacles in the lobby. Please be considerate and don't talk during the show.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
It's officially Wednesday. It's Mark Pyers. I was walking and it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show Mark Pyers Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 1,185 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single night, fam and friends. I cannot wait for tonight. 1,185 days in a row. User 1262. Good to see you, my friend. We're doing it. Arnold is here. Getting down, Renaissance Man Show. Joanne's doing a Weezeroo. I'm sure you can tell already. Hey, local. Gotcha. Keith Henry, Kim Dopey. Good to see you, Torpy, my friend. You know what? When Kim comes by, we get a show going. I get that guitar out, and I'm rocking and rolling for Kim. Just saying, it happens. Kaha, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Remember, we are here for the 1,185th day in a row for the next 2+ hours. Do not go anywhere. This is the longest running live variety show on planet Earth. Live songwriting, live comedy, comedy news. Joanne wheezes the entire show. And Zabrowski's about to hit you with the freaking woohoo, so you better not go anywhere, right? Because I got Kim out there. He's waiting for a woohoo. I'm ready to give the woohoo. What's that, Zabrowski? No, Zabrowski, you drink your yoo-hoo, get ready for your woo-hoo, because we're going to get into a freaking show. It's going to be craziness. I'm talking about brawling in the streets. I'm talking about going up in the middle of an Oscar, slapping someone in the fotch. What, you said something about my wife after she banged some other dude and I didn't give a crap? Whatever. You know, I'm going to slap you in the face. You know, I'm going to rock your world. Sometimes when you're doing it, you know, and you're like, oh, he said something really offensive. I didn't expect to go to a Academy Awards and have the host say offensive things to the celebrities. Didn't you see freaking Ricky Gervais? Bang, biggity boo. Every time he'd go, smack him in the fotch. You know what I mean? You gotta be kidding me, right? You come up here, don't freaking say a freaking thing, all right? You come grab your freaking award, right? And you go back, do, and you get out of the fucking place. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I can't do Ricky, but you know what I'm saying? That's the one guy I should probably work on, you know, because we're doing impressions here. When we're into it, guys. I'm talking about late night in it. Christopher Walken called me earlier this evening. Mark, I'm so proud you come down. 1,085 days in a row. Who know? You do it. You keep coming down. You get party time. You want to get it. You gotta go, man. And then he told me that Owen Wilson was coming by for a little hello too. Of course, I'm coming by. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna go down and go see Orlando. Gonna do it. Whoa, what are we talking about? We're gonna go do it. Then he passed it on. He's like, you know what? I think we should give like Al Pacino a call, but not like a normal Al Pacino. Whoa, you don't want me to come out and say hello? I'm gonna do it. Oh, Zabrowski, we need our woohoo! Woohoo! Guys! Right? You know, sometimes you're here and you get a woohoo like that. And you're just ready to go, you know? What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, your wheeze is out of control tonight. Right? I'm sitting here, Wheezy McGee back there. Let's get into the news, Weezer. What do we have tonight, Joanne? Did you pull any good stories? Or are you just back there just wheezing it? You know, you got the heart. Oh, I can't even deal. You know, that heart of yours. Guys, remember the GoFundMe for Joanne. GoFundMe.com/Joanne from the Renaissance Man Show's massively ridiculous heart that needs to be excised and replaced with a megalodon heart immediately. By Menon. And you have to make sure you get the tone right on the by Menon, or else it doesn't work. It's one of those things where you're trying to open a safe, but it's voice activated. And you went in there, you're like, by Menon. They're like, nope, sorry. No, it's not going to work that way. You better nail the by Menon. I got my speed stick on. You do? By Menon. Even there, I wouldn't have gotten in because I missed the second one. I got the first one, not the second one. By Menon. There we go. That was it. Nailed it, Joanne. Joanne, stop the friggin' wheezing. Right, guys? Right. Anyway, let's get into the first story of the day. Joanne. What? No, Joanne, you can't go grab a snack. First story, you got to teleprompter it. You know, it's like you come down, you get paid your doll hair. Every single day, I pay you 500 doll hairs. I cut them. I put them in a freaking envelope. I leave them aside for you. You guys see them stacked up back there? Right? What's that? No, Joanne, that's fine. You do like a snack in between the second story, okay? The second story. I'll take it after the second story for just a moment, okay? But don't do me a favor, Joanne. Next time we're doing the show, Renaissance Man style, you show up and eat before, you know? So I'm not sitting here looking like a goof when I'm trying to figure out where do we go from here, Joanne? You know? On Wednesday, a family of action star Bruce Willis announced that the actor has been diagnosed with aphasia, causing him to step away from his career at the age of 67. Aphasia is a medical condition that leaves patients struggling to understand language and communicate. According to Mayo Clinic, aphasia can begin as trouble communicating. Someone with aphasia might have trouble finding the correct words, substitute the wrong words for each other, and speak in short sentences that are difficult or impossible to understand. These issues are related to brain damage in the left side of the brain. This is sad. I didn't know idea this was going this way. That it controls the language, John Hopkins explains. When its presentations can vary, aphasia is usually a symptom of broader medical condition. It may result from stroke, head injury, or tumor develop due to a degenerative brain condition. Joanne, this is you pulled me a sad story to shart. I thought that I did a shart because of this. Like you shart when you come out first story of the day, and you bring me this. You bring me this, Wheezy McGee. You guys TikToking it? Go to my link tree above, head over to YouTube, join us over there, or Rumble if you don't like YouTube. We are live, full screen, HD, and it's much better over there. Plus, every other link is my link tree. That's all set up on the top of TikTok. I want to welcome everybody that is joining for the first time tonight. Longest running variety show, planet Earth, doing it. While potential drug therapies are being tested, current treatment options are limited, Joanne. Patients may undergo language and speech rehabilitation. That's when they start with the ABCs. You know, Joanne, actually, you know, I just feel like I have to, you know, show this because it's part of the show. When I talk about, you know, getting people back into the know, you want to bring them back up to speed, right? This is how you do it. You better get a song going for them that they could remember. A song that they could feel like they're a part of, right? Now this is a fire tune I'm about to play for you I wrote for my kids. It's an oldie and a goodie that you know as well. That in between. That'll have to do. So I wrote this for my kids based on an oldie. We're gonna throw a little beat seat in here. I'm the inventor of the first drum for singer-songwriters. It's called the Beat Seat. You can go to beatseat.rocks and check it out and pick up a beat seat. I will build it for you. This is the Beat Seat. I hand build them here in the United States of America in Connecticut. And I will build you one. And this is what she sounds like. Hold on, first of all. Hold on, mama. Let me move myself into position here. Try to get it down. Got to play with the sound. Gotta get the beat seat going. Gonna get it going. Gotta get this going. Here we go. I'll hopefully get the backdrop we want here. Still coming in as private. I guess we have a nice little bonfire background, so you can see the beat seat going. If you are here on TikTok, head over to YouTube, link in bio, and you can see this live and hear it in HD. That's how you get a loop in. And then you grab the freaking guitar. And then you're like, you know what? Okay, I got a guitar. I got a nice drum in the background. The beat seat. It sounds like a freaking drum kit, but I kicked it and I hit it sitting upright. It's the first drum you could do that. Ain't that tight? I'll say. Here we go, guys. We're gonna rock on this. I need a bass line. You up for a bass line on this? Wait to hear what this song is. Woo! I need something else in there. ready for more? We're about to create a masterpiece out of this, fam and friends. YouTube it. Get over here because you're going to want to see what's going down with this. alphabet song. Yeah. The alphabet song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, no, I know my ABCs. Would you come and sing with me? Sing the alphabet song. The alphabet song. Sing the alphabet song. Alphabet song. Sing the alphabet song. You guys ready? Here we go. We got A for apple, we got B for basketball, got C for crocodiles, D 'cause they're dangerous, E for everybody, make fast friends, G for good times, and H for hilarious.
I for I don't know. J just because. K I keep on calling. L and laughing out loud. M for mommies and N 'cause no one's better. O for other people's problems, let them be. P for ping pong and Q for quiet time. R for rocking it out. S for silly times and T for tic-tac-toe. Yeah, you never know, you understand it. Leave your victory. Yeah. W looking for the win. X for inside the room. Y for yesterday. Z for zebras. Zing zang as it sounds. Zipped up zippity-doo-dah. We'll sing the alphabet song. We'll sing the alphabet song. Yeah. The alphabet song. Alphabet song. C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. None of my ABCs. Would you come and sing with me? Sing the alphabet song. The alphabet song. The alphabet song. Alphabet song, yeah. You sing the alphabet song, the alphabet song. Alphabet song. We sing the alphabet song. Whoa. J-K-L-M-N-O-P-Q-R-S-T-U-V W-X-Y-and-Z. Now I know my NBC. Won't you come and sing with me? And sing the alphabet song. The alphabet song. So I wrote that for my kids. It's just based on the alphabet song, but then I came up with my A for apple, you got B for basketball, got C for crocodiles, D 'cause it's dangerous. I love that. That's my favorite part. I actually came up with pretty good stuff except for the very end, like the Z for, zebras and zing-zangs and zippity-doo-dah. What are we talking about? All right, I'm going to play something else now. Let's just hear that real quick. I'll tell you what, my favorite thing about songs like that, or from going for something normal, like, sing the alphabet song. And going from like some crazy note, but getting there is kind of crazy when you're in the middle of it. Anyway, let's play another one. What we do here is we write songs live in the moment. So if you guys have a topic, let's see. Oh my goodness, you just says still have no clue what YT means. YT is YouTube. So if you go to right below my picture, you should see it says linktree.com/markpires. If you click that, it will show you all of my links. And one of them will say YouTube live show. It should say YouTube live show. And if you click that, that's where we're trying to build out a community of light. We want to get as many people who are looking for live music, comedy, and just to hang out, get away from the world that is so negative for just a little while each day. So I've been here 1,185 days in a row, and you guys didn't know about it because they kept me from you. There's a very good reason why. I speak from my heart. I don't have a script. And what I come out here to do is I live in the moment and I create. So I just played something for you that was written years ago, but I want to write something for you live in the moment. Can you give me a topic, please? Somebody here on TikTok who's on. Let me see who's on real quick. I see Charlie's here. Charlie, do you have a topic for me? Give me a topic, okay? And if you guys head over to YouTube, that would be amazing. But if you have a topic for me, I would love to try to play it for you and see if I can come up with something. And if it's not here, somebody over here on YouTube, give me a topic so I can roll. I'm going to make something up tonight. Of
course, when you guys tell me to go political, then it gets crazy with my songs. But I could try to do something that's just topical based, do something funny or whatever you feel like. I'll go and literally, or a topic for a song, or a song you love, and you ask me if I can play it. If I can't, I'll write you a song based on the title. That's another thing we do. There we go. Someone wanted a song about golf. Oh, really? Bonnie said someone wanted a song about golf. You know what, Bonnie? You win because nobody else added anything. So let's do it. This is going to be a song about golf. A song about golf. Okay. Trying to figure out how to write a song about golf. What perspective? Like that I enjoy it, and so I used to enjoy it. Let me just say how I used to feel about golf. Then let's do that. Something's off here. I got the heater on over here, so this Les Paul starts to play around after a few minutes of playing on it. All right, here we go. I want to say hi to everybody here on TikTok. Remember, we are on YouTube. I am Maya Sheck. You are awesome, my friend. If you can, head over to YouTube, link in the bio, and you can be in the, it's better to get a full experience here. As you can see my invention, the beat seat below, but we're going to write a song about golf right now. And if anybody has any other topics they want to hear songs about tonight, just make sure you get over to YouTube so someone can remind me, because this goes a little too fast over here. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Check this out. I'm going to write a song right now about golf. This was a request that came through on YouTube. The green screen makes a lot more sense if you head over there. So here we go. A golf song. When I was young, I didn't know anything about golf, no. I would see it on the TV, I would switch the channel ASAP. I don't know when the switch went off for me. Now that I'm thinking, I recall I was with my friend Billy, yeah, and his dad, and they brought me out to play golf. I was 16 years old. I didn't know how to do a thing but play baseball, so I swung like a maniac, yeah, tried to hit the ball as far as I could. I didn't know that you've got to have a touch. Yeah, you got to take out the wedge and try to pull it up. Years later, I would be walking all along down the course at the end of a slow day. I got a few minutes to spare, maybe a hole I could try to just get that feel. Yeah, let it all out with a swing. Oh, there's a magic of golf. Yeah, when you make contact, you connect. Yes, you feel it. You let it out. You can break free for a moment. As I get older, I
I started my show. When I did, I put everything down, including my 9-iron, my driver, my 7-iron, yeah, my wedgie. I put it all down, not picking it up again. Why? 'Cause this world's dying, and I'll keep trying to reach out to you each night. And if I'm here forever and I don't swing a club again, it would be a shame, but there's work to be done, yeah, work that needs to be done every day, and I'm not wasting my time no more. Who's got 4 or 5 hours to spend, yeah, walking around the forest now and then? It used to be good when I was younger, but when you got 3 kids and a wife and a house and mortgage, you got to get your priorities together, yeah. So I work, I come here and I rock out with you every night, 'cause I won't ever play golf again if it means I'll leave you. No, 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 I miss the swing when I wait for the crowd we bring, with the light we bring and build together, yeah. We're going to change the global weather, yeah. Society will change and golf could never do that, no. So I keep soldiering on day in, day out. No, day in, day out. Day in, day out. Day in, day in, day out. 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 Day in, day out, yes. Used to have golf on my mind when I was younger. Was a day in, day out. Let me grow on, start thinking about what makes most sense, and we start making it every day, day out, yeah. Let it play out, yeah, yeah. let it play out. Day in, day out. Day in, day out. I'll keep showing up right here. Day, say day in, day out. Keep writing songs right in the moment, like we're doing right now. Day in, day out. We had nothing, got something now. Yeah. Oh, day in, day out. Everybody asks for a song. Oh, why can't you play a golf song? And day in, day out. So we're here, like we've been for 1,185 days in a row. Yeah, day in, day out. Yes, I never missed a night for you. No, they just get the show from you. Oh, so get on board, yeah, day in, day out. Day in, day out. I'm going to show up every day, day in, day out. Oh, day in, day out. Day in, day out. Day in, day out. Day in, day out. Well, I've been here every day for 3+ years, 2+ hours, day in, day out. Day in, day out. I'll keep showing up day in, day out.
New song. We say we write 2 to 5 songs a night. There are 2 in right now. Brandon, how are you, my friend? Or Bubbly, how are you, my friend? Aw, thank you, Yardbirds. The stupid freaking cable. Hopefully that fixed it.
My invention, the beat seat. The first drum you can play with your hands and feet sitting upright. wanted to get some riff in here for this. Maybe that wasn't the sound I was feeling for it. Maybe that's what it is, Mark. see the Milky Way. The crickets or the chirp in the background, and the sound starts to reverberate all through me. I wonder how long I'll be here by the tide. I wonder why we are so behind the times. Seems like we're going in reverse, yeah. 2022, yeah. It's what they want to do, destroy it all with a new message of hate and division, yeah. We need to rise above it, you and me. Late night, you're driving around with the windows down, feel the cool wind blowing through the cabin. Yeah, on your way home again. Need to get some rest before work begins in the morning. Shining, casting glare. The lights go, fades broken all around you. All of a sudden in your rearview mirror you see the lights are going off, the sirens horns going crazy. You don't know what you did, so you pull to the side. You're hoping that it will be alright. The officer comes to the window, tapping on the glass with his flashlight, says, roll it down, I gotta ask you where you're going tonight. I like what you're rolling up for. I'm just on my way to my own door, just a couple miles away now. Why'd you let me go? I'll be on my way. The officer says no way. Yeah, give me your license and registration. I'll be back in 5 seconds. Don't go nowhere. Put your hands on that on the steering wheel. Well, man, what's this cop deal? I can't figure it out. I'm just on my way out. Gotta pick home some shout from the grocery store. The cop rolled back again. He said, here's your ID. Yo, what you doing? Why you out so late at night? I says, I looking at the stars. What a night. Yeah. Why you giving me a hard time? Driving around in my own town on my way home after a little spin. Yeah, what you doing to me? Trying to catch me off my game. But you know I know my rights, mister. I know, you know. He turns around, bow face, and sorry, Mr. Sir, I did not mean to offend you. I just had to do a little investigation. He says, what you investigating? You know I ain't no criminal. You got nothing to arrest me for. And I showed him my friggin' elbow in the face. Drives away, see the lights fade away in the background. On his way home, hope he got no problems from here. Oh, except those couple deer just come running across the road. He hits one, blindsides it, yo, now his car is totaled, yeah. Same cop comes rolling behind, says, what the frig happened? What happened to your car? He's like, yo, that deer came in my way, so I rolled over him anyway. Look, my car's all destroyed, can you give me a lift to town? Cop like, yeah, no, sure. You just jump in the side, leave that freaking thing on the side, yo, cause it may be a dangerous car after it was, you ran into a freaking deer, you know what I mean? This guy sat in the car with the cop, y'all. We got him in the backseat, behind the chain, behind the glass. Yeah, you ain't getting out, man, till I open up the door from the outside. Yeah, he says, kind of messing with me, you know. So we gather round, we take the time to get away from the crime scene. Yeah, you know what I mean. You got a deer line on the sideway with my old Chevy. Yeah, I gotta ride to the levee. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time before I call in the report. Yes. The night I got pulled over by the crazy cop, yes. What, oh, when did you cry to drive around at night time, yeah. So when did you cry? Oh, yeah, you take a scenic drive. Almost all now, yeah. Time to get some rest. Daylight. Open my eyes, yeah, to the sun rising through my window pane. Anyway, so new day to get the most of, yes, a blank slate that you can fill with your daily activities. Yeah, you can make something special and make an impact that can be remembered by somebody else. Remember, you're here to make a difference. We got Booker over here on Ticker. We're kicking it, guys. If you can, hit the link tree. Join us on YouTube. I don't know where the freak everybody is, but I'm here. I'm down at hour and 30 minutes of music. I guess that's what we're doing tonight. Song number 3, guys. This is song number 3, right? Oh, 3 original songs tonight, guys. If you haven't, head over to YouTube so you can make sure you can catch up on the ones you missed. Bradley said, "Am I running out of picks?" Yeah. Every time we finish a song, we throw a pick. That's the way the show goes. The picks just go somewhere in the freaking room. I'm like, where are my picks? They're somewhere in here. But I gotta throw a pick when I get it through a song. Like. all the crazy stuff I create on a daily basis right here. Gas Monkey's on the show. I'm loving it. That's Booker, guys. Guys, say hi to Booker, family member from TikTok. We're finally starting to get some of the family members from TikTok to make their way to the YouTube platform. It's TikTok. Go right there to the link. It's Linktree. Join the family. At least subscribe to the show. Live every day, 1,185 days in a row. I just wrote this tonight. We created it live in the moment. Ooh, yeah. See Patricia, come on down. See Scott Davis here too. Thanks for the follow, my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna show up till the timing's not mine. No, gonna show every day. No, won't ever give up. No matter how much they try to slow me down. You know you can hear the sound of my voice if you go to the YouTube channel. Yeah, I see you there. Yeah. Somebody flash some stuff on the screen so I can get into it. I'll make a couple of words up here in the moment. Getting down, I get down, I get down. Now say, let me see who's on with me over here. The YouTube, Booker found the YouTube Linktree. You got a Linktree, you get to it, you get up to it, you get down to the YouTube show. You know we got the flow, we gotta get it down. Gonna slap Chris Rock in the face show. I like Will Smith do. It you get the thing, what the hell he talk about? Yo, that's crazy to me. Let's see, I'm gonna just rap out a couple people's names and then show up over here. We got a friend Letty, yes, you got the friend Letty. She can get down at the Getty. You get down to the Renaissance show, run down every night, no, get down to the YouTube show. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, so that's enough, guys. It's fire, but it's enough. It's good. Oh, this is talking about the end days. We're talking about the end days. Woo! We're talking about the end days. Yeah. We're talking about the time come to a stop. Yeah, and you know your heart's gonna drop a beat two between now and then. So you got to get out and get your sweat on. You talk about the end days, yeah, yes. Go out and take care of that bucket list. Yeah, you ain't getting it back, no, that's for legit. So get out and do it. You got to come back and you can say screw it if it's something you don't think that you can do. You got to go and try, cause you got only limited time. Talking about the end days. Talking about the end days. Yeah, I see Laura Lou coming down on what you gonna do. The Renaissance Man show every day, you know, 1,185 days in a row. We're talking about the end days, yes. Ooh, we're talking about the end days, yeah. Who's that with me over here on the Renaissance Man TikTok platform? Christy Hunt, you coming down, start to say, oh, we're gonna get him on the Wednesday, gonna play all night, gonna write a song, yeah, that's what we do every day on the Renaissance Man show, gonna come out, yo, hanging out with me. Every day of the year for 2 hours complete. Yeah, we're talking about already 1 hour 37. Yeah, and I didn't even get to the comedy news yet. So stick around, follow the show. You get to the YouTube channel and you'll never miss anything, no, cause I'm dropping content every day, yeah. We're talking about 3 years plus every single day. I'm out here for 2+ hours and we play. We create in the moment, that's what I say. Talking about the end days, yes. We're talking about the end days.
Tommy Lynn, coming out to take a for a swim. Gonna get it down with him, cause that's where the magic is. Mind over matters, cause you know that's where you got to get with the flow. Make it what you gotta make it. You're talking about 331, March 31st of 2022. What you gonna do? You got to get up and make something. You gotta brew that freaking coffee first, is all I'm saying. You're talking about the end days. Oh, you're talking about the end days, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Talking about the end days. We're talking about the end days. The beat seat, ultimate, right? No matter what you're trying to do, you can do it. You can do it on the beat seat. You know what I mean? There's really nothing better than beat seat. You do it, you know? Talking about the endings, fam and friends. We just might as well run through this. Shut up the TV. Ooh, yeah, gotta shut up the TV. Yeah. Shut off the TV. Gotta shut it off, fam and friends. Mind over matter, kicking it with us. You know how much I am happy. I'm so happy to see Minds Over Matters, because you got to remember, if you're not doing a Mind Over Matters thing, there's something freaking wrong with you, okay? End of the day. Just telling you. You got to know that up front. Now, I am going to share something with you guys, because you didn't know this. But today I dropped another crazy bit because I see Minds Over Matters said something. I'm not sure if this is connected to my craziness. There could be a chance it's connected to my craziness. But bottom line is this, Minds Over Matters. Today I dropped another little funny clip. But the other day I did taking out the garbage. And I think that's what Mind Over Matters was talking about. So I'm going to share that first. And then I will get into the other one. They're both very short and sweet. This is taking out the trash right here. And what's interesting is it got like a ton of views and then it stopped. I can't stand how they do this to me. Look at I got 1,973 views. And 3 days since there's been 15, 16 views. Like, come on, man. They're starting to let it go viral and then they don't. It's unbelievable. This is the little link right there. Here we go. Check this out. Here's two little bits. Here's number one.
Away from the source, away from the love and the light.
You can get this.
Still worth the fight. Will you join me? Yeah, I'll take it on every night. Destruction of humanity. Destruction of humanity. Shining bright, bright light. Stars distant, planets far from this plane of existence. resistance here. We don't understand why we're here under their resistance here. Yeah, yeah. No matter what we say, yeah. This destruction of humanity. Woo! Away from.
That's fire right there. But anyway, here we go.
It's garbage night! Get rid of garbage!
By the way, the laugh that I get out of my kids is worth every single bit of doing this insanity. So when I did that, my wife was like, "You're out of your mind," you know, because you can hear in the back. She goes, "What?" And then she came along and realized what was going down. So I basically says to her, I says, today I had my daughter grab the camera again, and I did my second version, which is this right here. Here we go. There we go.
Stand up, Dionysus! What? I'm doing the dishes! Stand up, Dionysus! What? I'm doing the dishes!
Oh, my son in the back goes, "Calm down, Dad." I'm like, "What are the dishes?" When you're doing the dishes, you know what I mean? You get them done. Sandy Hoffman, how you doing? If you're here, Scott Davis, thank you for the follow. Sandy, if you're here, please head over to YouTube. You can click the link above and you see the green screen in action. It's much better than watching it through the TikTok page. It doesn't sound as good as on TikTok either. You're better off going over to YouTube and give me a sub as well. Thank you, Minds. I'm actually going to be doing that every day now. You know, I think that my new philosophy is to create a new crazy clip where someone else is holding the camera on a daily, because I'm such a physical comedian. It'd be so much better to see, like the good example, you could see it's almost full body here. And that is where you can actually see where I move around a lot more than just when I'm sitting. You know what I mean? Look.
Stand up, Dionysus! What? I'm doing the dishes!
Like I move my entire body in unison with the bit. And it reminds me of my son when he plays baseball, when he pitches. I was talking about this last night. It's like, it baffled me where we used to pitch, like play together in the yard. And he'd be like, "Hey, Daddy, look at this, Clayton Kershaw." And I'm like, "Dang, that looks just like Clayton Kershaw." He'd be like, "Oh yeah, you want to see CC Sabathia?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He does a dead on CC Sabathia. I'm like, "Holy freaking cow." He's like, and anybody he sees, he can mimic. He was doing the Mets guy, whatever his name is, Jacob deGrom, and he's doing them all. And it was really interesting to see his recall and the fact that he was able to manipulate his body based on the visual. And that's the way I see music. Like I hear stuff and I visualize it. He's able to do that. And like same thing with impressions. When I hear Trump, when I hear Christopher Walken, and I hear the impressions I do, it's basically where I can visualize the entire conversation I'm about to have. "Are you kidding me? Excuse me, are you kidding? I'm here with a big league." And so I'm able to capture the tone in my mind the way that I've heard it before, just like he's able to do that with a visual of seeing the way a pitcher throws the ball. It's so crazy. But when I step back and I realize that it's definitely something that he's taken from me, because every word, every time I'm doing anything comedically, there's a complete movement that happens throughout my entire body that reflects every single thing that's going on. And that is special. That's something that I think would be better to be seen more than half screen. You guys only see me half screen basically for every day. That's why I call it sit down comedy. I've shown him Juan Marichal Yardbirds. He could do Juan Marichal, but he's lefty. But he could do Juan. He does like literally anybody he watches, and he did Feller. He does Feller. It's like, man. And I realized that I never really did that, but now I'm realizing I could do, because I used to have my own pitching style, and then I taught him how to pitch, and now he's doing this thing where he's mimicking pitchers. And I never thought about mimicking pitchers before, although I did do Nolan Ryan, I guess. That was who I mimicked when I was younger. I used to bring my knee up over my head, but I look away from the catcher, so I wouldn't even look at the catcher's mitt. But I felt so comfortable. I knew where to throw the ball every time, but I would scare the hell out of people with that, where they'd be like, "Where the hell is this freaking guy? He's not looking." Oh, Yardbirds is okay. So Yardbirds, I never looked at the catcher. And it was because I knew where to throw the ball every time. I'd put it right down the middle. I think I had really good aim. Even to like years later, I could still throw like a snowball and hit anything. It's crazy. I'll just pick out something like, I'm not bragging. I'm just like, it's a crazy thing. Like the pinpoint accuracy, my eyes are not as good anymore, but I can literally just throw a ball and be like, okay, I think I got to throw it exactly this far, this distance. And I'd hit it exactly where I want to hit windows in a direct spot, like really far away. And, it was the one thing I always had was my aim. So when I didn't look at the catcher, I was a solid pitcher, and I threw knuckleballs. By the way, Yardbirds. I was always small. I think I've told you guys why I didn't hit puberty until senior year of high school. So when I was there as a senior, I'd be walking around and like, freshman, sophomore, I'd be like, "Yo, what's up, Mark? What's going on?" I'd be like, "Hey guys, how's it going? Just going to the basketball game. Gonna go play." It's like prepubescent senior year. Senior walking around there to go. But so basically, it's times change, but I didn't have the ability to throw hard. So I threw like 63 miles an hour, I think is as hard as I'd throw. So I needed junk. I didn't like the idea of throwing a curveball because I heard that could mess up my shoulder, my arm. And I really had visions of playing baseball professionally. I loved the game. As passionate as I am for you guys, I was just as passionate on the baseball field. I remember this one time specifically, and this is what really kind of made me jaded towards the game. I moved from New Jersey to Connecticut, and that happened in 7th going into 8th grade. So I'm a 7th grader going into 8th grade, and I'm going to a clinic, a summer clinic. First time up here in Connecticut. It's a 1-week clinic, and I'm playing with all the high school kids. So the 8th graders are playing with the high school kids. Seniors in high school, juniors going into senior in high school, and I'm there 7th grade going into 8th grade. And as I just told you, I didn't hit puberty until senior year of high school. So I was a freaking pipsqueak, okay? But I had freaking heart. I'm out there playing short because I was a pitcher and I was a shortstop. And this kid, Todd, a friend of mine still to this day, he hits this fly ball to right field. I'm sorry, to left field, but it's not in left field. It's foul territory. Foul territory. The left fielder gave up on it. He didn't even go for it. I freaking went full speed and I dove and I caught the ball. Okay? I catch the ball, I get it out. They were pissed off. This guy Jeff was at bat and he didn't get a hit. And I caught, but that's the way I played the game. I want to get out. I want to get at bat. So I made this crazy play where I ran like across. I mean, it should have been the left fielder's play, but he didn't go after it. I went after it. He actually went after it. It's not like he gave up fully, but he wasn't booking it. I was like, I'm catching that freaking ball. Caught the ball. The varsity coach is there. He goes, "Hey, what's your name, kid?" I said, Mark Pires. He goes, "You're going to be starting freshman year for my team." And he goes, that's the type of play I want to see. Somebody going after every play and making the plays. And I was all over the field. I was pitching. I was hitting the ball. I was very confident out there, even though I was so small. So freshman year comes, and then this kid Joe comes to town. He and his brother. Now I'm in a political town, like a really political town, where if you don't have a ton of money, you are not really part of the crew, And my father's a builder. My mother's an interior designer. So we got through life. I mean, I think we didn't by any means have a bad life, but I'm saying we didn't live that lifestyle where all of a sudden we're buying $3 million homes. You know what I mean? And this guy moved into town. They bought like a $3 million home. His father was a big shot. And all of a sudden, that entire conversation I had with this man was like forgotten. And for 3 years, guys, freshman year, sophomore year, and junior year, I was not even considered for varsity ball. I played freshman ball. Sophomore year, I had to play JV. Junior year, he kept me on JV again. And so I know I was small, but I threw a knuckleball nobody could hit. I threw a slider that was crazy. I learned this from this guy who played semi-professional ball. I took my thumb off the ball, and it literally just came down like this. I didn't want to do any of this, so I literally just came straight down with this, and I was able to get a good grip on it at this point where I was holding it without a thumb. It's crazy. And just come down. That ball would literally drop. So I had 2 really good pitches, and my fastball was like 63. Okay? And I had a winning record all 3 years, freshman, sophomore, and junior year. Everybody else in the team was not, they didn't have a winning record. and he'd bring up people all the time to pitch. And I'm like, what the? So senior year comes around and he says, if you go away for senior break, you can't play baseball. I'm not letting anybody play baseball that goes away for senior break. This man let me sit on the freaking sidelines for 3 years, and I loved baseball. It was my life. And so basically when he said that, I went away on spring break with my best friends. We had a great 7 days. I came back. I wasn't allowed to play. So I said, I'm not playing anyway. You don't now senior year say, okay, now I'm going to take you, Pyres. Now I'm going to actually put you in the game. I'm going to use you. I need you now. He said that. He goes, I need you now, Pyres. I was like, you had me for 3 years. You told me I'd be starting freshman year, and I sat there for 3 seasons, winning pitcher. You never gave me a shot once to. And he brought up Joe, the guy I was telling you about. He got shellacked. He could throw the ball hard. Joe could throw the ball hard, but he was getting shellacked by the seniors, by the varsity. And I'm like, why don't you just bring in a freaking junk ball thrower? Why don't you give me a shot? I just want an opportunity. It's like, it reminds me of when I'm being a real estate agent now. I just want an opportunity to sit across from someone and explain what I could bring to the table. Okay. I can't stand when I find out that everybody else had an opportunity to get a listing and I wasn't there to make my case. I don't want anything for free. I want to sit down and I want to share what I do different. That's what we all should strive for. James Wagner, how are you, my friend? We should strive for having an opportunity to share what is our unique selling factor. And we all have one. We all have something that can be brought to the table. The question is if we're willing to articulate it. For me, I think I'm pretty sure I can articulate now that I could create content for any brand. It could be funny. It could be passionate. It could be about me. I could write songs for people in real time. So if somebody wants a song for their brand, I could do that. So now the concept here is I need to either find a management team that can say, look, this is content that we could work with, buddy. You keep doing that and we'll just bring you things. Or I start making these freaking phone calls and emailing people and I say, look, I can create content for you and I can make it funny and I can make it passionate. I can make it deep, whatever you need. This is the Renaissance Man. And we can literally capture entire emotional spectrums. That is the concept of the Renaissance Man show, by the way. Nobody really considers this to be a great movie, but I think the emotional arch of this movie is probably the best movie there is out there. It's like Shakespeare, and it's so crazy I'm going to say that and then tie it into this movie. But Armageddon with Ben Affleck, massive head Ben Affleck, size of the freaking Pluto head Affleck. He's in Armageddon with Bruce Willis, who again is part of our storyline tonight. And Bruce Willis loses his life instead of, allowing Ben Affleck to use that noggin of his to break up the meteor. Anyway, I digress. But that movie with Owen Wilson too. Of course, Owen Wilson. Somebody in there too. What we're talking about. Go down the Zoolander. And Owen Wilson's in the movie as well. And that movie has every single emotion. I thought about it. They lose the father. So there's a sad thing. It's a very funny movie because Owen Wilson's funny and all these people are funny. And then you've got the suspense. Steve Buscemi's stolen money and then they're after him. And all this stuff equals the entire emotional spectrum. And I realized this one day. I said, you know what? I need to consider this as the concept that the Renaissance Man show on a daily basis is the entire emotional spectrum. So this is essentially the greatest show on earth if we can do that. Because when I saw what I believe to be the complete package of a movie, which is Armageddon, I know it sounds stupid, but like I said, just consider the emotional arch, where it starts, where it ends, everything in between. And if you consider that our show is like that, there are moments that make you want to cry. There are moments that make you want to cry with laughter. There's passionate music that comes at you and makes you feel, makes you want to get up and dance. The emotional arch is what I'm after on a daily basis here in order to give you guys something that just does not exist in the world. Gabby, how are you? So good you're here with me. This is day 1185 in a row of the Renaissance. If you could please click the link right below my picture on TikTok and go over to YouTube and join us. I would love to get a couple thousand people over here to from TikTok over to YouTube. We need to start just building positivity here on a daily basis. We're building a community out. We've been doing it for 3 years plus. So join me over there. Inme, how are you? So Inme, you're hilarious, Inme.
You're the best. Oh goodness, guys, when you're doing it and you got an in me and just doing it forever, sometimes that happens. You don't want to do that with Joanne though. Renee said, "What do I think about Drew Barrymore? As far as what did something happen with Drew Barrymore that I missed?" I may have missed something. Did Drew Barrymore do something? Oh yeah, Bradley, thank you for mentioning that. To always leave a comment after the show, it's a huge help to the RAG algorithm. Even if there's 11 people on and all 11 people right now just click over and leave a little comment that says, "Hey, great show, Mark." 3 words is important apparently. So you could say, play more music, whatever, 3 words, and just leave a little something there with an emoji. And if all 11 and a couple people here from TikTok head over to YouTube and everybody drops a little note, we're good to go. So what do I think in general of Drew Barrymore? I don't get it. I don't. I remember she was considered a sex symbol and all this stuff, but I just don't get it. Adam Sandler, she's funny, I guess, occasionally. Adam Sandler, when Adam Sandler used her in those movies, they're good. But I don't know. I never really was a Drew Barrymore fan. Oh, I never saw her show. I have no idea. Renee, I'm so sorry. She said that her show's full of positivity. Well, she should freaking have me on. The ultimate positivity platform. Renaissance man. Live 1,185 days in a row. Guys, we're 15 days away from 1,200 days in a row of 2+ hours of positivity, live songwriting, and live comedy. We're 1 hour, 59 minutes into the show, and I didn't hit up any news today. Joanne! What are we going to save the news for tomorrow, Joanne? Sometimes Joanne's done it. All right, so we're going to do that. We're going to save it for tomorrow because we're already at 2 hours into this show. Guys, remember, don't forget. Want to improve the country, vote against the people you like. If you want to improve the country, vote against the people you like. Well, I'm not really sure what you mean by that, because that would mean that you'd have to understand what I like, and then I'd be doing the opposite of that, which would mean voting for, if it was the current situation, that I would be voting for a sleep sofa. And I don't need another piece of furniture. I could use, potentially, maybe a Joey futon. Maybe, I don't know. But as long as it's not being wrapped with a triple diaper, that one I just can't go for. Steven, how are you, my friend? Steven Midnight. He's here doing it. Steven, you rock, brother. Thank you for the follow. Guys, this is a show that never ends. Hopefully, if I could stay healthy, I'll be here every day for the rest of my life for 2+ hours with you in order to affect a positive change. We don't have much time left. And so here's the thing that's interesting too, is even if somebody doesn't agree with my philosophies, if they don't believe with the way the song that I'm playing is coming out or whatever, that's fine. This is subjective. And at the end of the day, I want you to know I value your opinion being different than mine. In fact, I don't expect anybody's opinion to be the same as mine because I'm a unique individual just like you. What I would say is you being unique, I freaking love that. I love that you're unique. I love that you have something to offer this planet. And I believe that comparing yourself to others is the sure way to destruction. Revel in the fact that you have something amazing within you. And I show up every day to help you find it. If you could live in the light, you could live in the moment, you could create in the moment, you could find something magical, you can find yours. It absolutely won't happen, though, if you don't put the time in, you're not willing to look within. So I really hope you'll do those things, and I really hope I'll see you here tomorrow. Susan, how are you? Because everyone voted in the people they like, and the garbage continues. Well, I'm not sure how that would work though. I mean, like I said, I personally have an opinion on how that came out. I don't believe that things worked out the way they were supposed to go. You know what I mean? Susan, how are you? So good to see you. Thank you for joining me. Guys, right above your head or below my picture, you'll see Linktree/MarkPires, linktr.ee/MarkPires. If you could click that and then it will say YouTube Live, click on that and join us on YouTube and just subscribe to that show because every day I drop 14-minute comedies. You're not getting those on TikTok. You need to go down the rabbit hole on my YouTube channel. There's over 2,100 pieces of content that the entire world was kept from. You need to go back and find them. If you like Donald Trump at all, go and check out the 35 episodes of the Donald Trump show that I created. It's really, really crazy stuff. Face swaps where I'm doing Trump voices over video of Trump and over video of Biden. And I'm doing the impressions of these people. That's a insane 35 episodes. We're going to be making 2 movies out of that, by the way. I just haven't gotten around to my next movie. But on the YouTube channel, I can say one thing. You're never going to run out of content there. There's a ridiculous amount. 2,100 pieces of content is a lot. And that's including 3-hour, 5-hour, 7-hour shows, an 8-hour and 47-minute show. So they're all there for you to just tap into. And remember, love is what we need now. No more hate. Oh, Yardbirds, you rock, brother. I appreciate you. I'm gonna mention that one because it makes me very happy and proud to hear that, to see that note. Yardbird said if this wasn't a good show, ... I wouldn't be here. Just saying. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. You know what's an interesting thing is I did come across 2 sets of trolls in my time here the last 3+ years. And both parties thought because I didn't have anybody on with me, because nobody knows how to find me, they can't find me. They're like, oh, this guy, we could destroy his determination to show up tomorrow. Let's beat him down because we can't let this type of positivity exist. And when you are confident that what you're doing is funny, what you're doing is fun, or what you're doing is unique, I think nothing really can affect you, you know? You just want to have a good time. You just want to show up. You just want to connect. And that's what we keep doing here on a daily basis. So, until tomorrow, fam and friends, when we do it all over again. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. Oh, VW, thank you for your donation. Guys, you could donate through Linktree. See it below. Till tomorrow. Love you guys. Have a good night. Till tomorrow. Till tomorrow.